Tanto frito. Encontrar la carreta cayó. Yay!
Hello, everyone. This is Amy from Seriously Sweet and Cookie Snack Attack, and I am so excited. We're doing a new bit tonight. It's called Freaky Friday. How fun is that? And look, I want you to see who our guest is. This is a great friend of mine, and she is always so kind to you guys in the group. May! Hey, lady! Hey, guys, and let me tell you, over in the comments, it's May's birthday. Give her a shout out. Woo! May, I'm not going to.
I'm going to wait for a little bit so there is more people joining us so I can just make a cheer. But it's just kind of a drive for now.
May, I am going to get in so much trouble with my church family because it seems like every time y'all come on with me, you have something to drink that's not tea.
Yes, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for, again, the opportunity to share something with you guys.
Are you kidding? You're a blast. We love it when you are on. We love it. And when you told me what it was that you wanted to demo, I was like, I've been waiting to play with this. I was so happy. Hey, can you see the comments? Everybody saying happy birthday, cheers, happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Ladies.
My head is because I'm having my computer just right here, okay?
Okay. Well, thank you guys for showing her the love. We appreciate you so much.
Now say happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday. Here, look, I'll toast you got my sweet tea.
Cheers.
Oh, that's
but
so
I cannot.
fun.
No. Oh, cheers with me.
No, Now
Yeah, she's
I'm gonna drop you down to the me to the small and you to the large.
yeah.
May, what made you start experimenting with ginger clay? Like we've been having a lot of fun with the moldable royal icing.
I know.
So what's coming up
So,
in your life?
So I want to like apologize in advance because I've been sold out for a couple months already for the Royal Icing Moldable. As I told you, it's not easy to ship product
Yes.
from Mexico, so it's not cheap. It costs a lot of money. So they want to like have the more orders and getting ready, but it's like we are so close to have the date that we are going to have the product available again. And
Okay.
it's almost exclusively for us, okay? So
yes.
yeah, so I can
Listen,
I know, so I can
we'll wait. We'll wait. The product's fantastic. I have gotten such positive feedback in the group since you did your demo, and we've used it in several of the 2 Tutorial Tuesdays, and people love it. Like it's.
okay. Wait, because oopsie. Espera, because váganse para acá para que las vean. Just
Hello.
a minute. Mi prima, ahí está. Mi mamá, ahí está.
Aw, come on over. Hello.
Hola.
Hola.
En esta.
Hello there.
1, 2, 3. Cheers!
Happy birthday. Wait,
Again. Again.
How do you say happy birthday in Spanish again?
Feliz cumpleaños.
Yes, all right.
Feliz cumpleaños. Okay,
I'm so excited.
When I have the date for the moldable realizing,
Okay.
I'm gonna open a pre-sales.
Okay.
So if people are gonna go to CookieCon, so they can pre-order and I can have your order ready.
Can they save shipping and just pick up from you?
Yes.
Oh, that's so exciting, you guys.
If they want it, pick up in Ohio. The pre-sales is gonna be for that. So I know that I have to have this amount of royalizing already,
yes,
on the side for you guys.
So you don't sell out.
But I know that it's gonna be a success.
My elective where we're doing it's all royal icing is using the moldable royal icing, and it's completely booked out again. Like I had a spot open, it filled. I had a spot open, it filled. So totally sold out for my Friday class.
Okay, so now if you get crazy with the royal moldable, believe me, this clay, this gingerbread clay, what is it? Okay, you're gonna go nuts.
May, I should tell you, I watched some videos on somebody that made this, and they were using a Dremel tool and sculpting it. So I have bits for my Dremel tool.
Yeah. So you asked me how I start or why I'm into this right now. Because I'm preparing one entry for Julia Usher cookie competition in Austin.
Okay. And you're using this?
And the moldable royal icing.
That's so exciting.
So I cannot, obviously I want to tell you about it, but when in a month. So in a month when I just post the pictures, I think, since my point of view, mommy. Just a little.
Okay, just hold it.
Point of view, yeah, they're having a party already.
I can't wait to see your pictures. Oh, did you want to tell them any surprises right now, or do you want to tell them as we go along?
No, after. Yeah, after.
All right. So you guys stay tuned because we have surprises.
Yeah, you're gonna go nuts with that. So
hey, do you see this? This is Debbie. She's my main person on Friday in my class. So because we were told not to let a lot of extras in like I did last year because I didn't know any better. So I have to have somebody watch the we have to have somebody watch the back to say like once all the tickets are in.
My baby seat.
Debbie's good though. She has that mom face. Like no means no, that she's got it. So I'm not worried about it.
No, now I know who I can just like give an extra clay or something.
Hey, tell me, I bought this recently because I think that I saw in the national gingerbread competition in a TV show, was it Pat that did the original ginger clay recipe? Is it Pat?
Well, let me tell you, I don't know. So I don't know much about gingerbread artists besides, Betty Mudler or
Okay.
some people that and so I was just researching. I saw a TV show that the gingerbread showdown Halloween
Yes.
edition something. So there is a young girl. Her name is
And she made the
Megan
reindeer.
Megas Morris. No, she made the Freddy Krueger face.
Oh,
I don't know if you remember.
I don't
It's
remember that one.
a Freddy Krueger face. Let me show you.
Oh, wow. Okay. And that's all out of ginger clay?
So I'm gonna talk about how to work with,
Okay.
but the outside, yes,
Okay.
it's all gingerbread clay. So I was like, wow, because it's amazing.
Yeah.
So there is this
Some people remember this. They're saying that they remember that. But
yeah.
the
So
other lady, I think her name was, I don't want to get it wrong, so if you're watching, please don't get mad at me. But her name was Pat Howard,
oh
I
yeah,
think.
Pat. Look, that's Pat. If it's Pat Ashley Howard,
Yes,
so
that's
okay. I'm in her blog or page or something.
okay.
It,
Yes.
it doesn't, but it's
So
the craft creep. So she talked about the gingerbread clay recipe, and she posts the recipe from Megan Morris, and the Instagram is fresh. It's like a dog. How is it like an underline or how you
yes,
say?
the hyperlink. So I just got this in like a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and it's the gum Arabic powder.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. So I have been waiting to do this, and then when you said you had it, I was like, let's do it. Let's go, girl.
yeah. So I did it for the first time, and I was like, wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn my camera to my table so I can
Okay.
start showing you guys.
So guys, we're just gonna let May do as much or as little as she likes tonight since it's her birthday. So
Oh
if you have questions, post them and I'll call them out to her.
yeah, yeah. Now I can read because I'm looking forward
Okay.
to the comments.
Well, May,
Okay,
just
so
so this doesn't get away from us, we really appreciate you coming on, and especially on your birthday. You have lots of brownie points. Or
okay,
should we say ginger points?
yeah, ginger points. Okay, so this, thank you. So this clay, so she mentioned that the Megans made her the clay out of ginger snappers. I
Yes.
think she bought it on Walmart or something. But
Yes.
since I was researching, I read that you can just blend whatever extra cookies that you have from like construction cookie, because this is from construction cookie recipe, and in particular this one.
Yes.
So I use that. So my extras, even there is like a super burn ones, super brown and dark. That's
Right.
what is like, it's darker. Okay.
So
So I use that.
do you have a favorite construction gingerbread recipe?
I can I can share the one that I use. I found it online as well, so there is no like my particular.
Right.
And I did that one. So the first time, the first batch that I didn't have the full amount or corn syrup, so I add melaza,
Huh?
and it was good. It was good. But then so let me tell you that I already did 10 batches. For my
Really?
project, I did 10 batches of gingerbread clay for this
Wow.
project in particular. So I have a kind of like leftovers, okay? So it's really, really good. I can share you the link when we finish. And I mean,
Oh,
it's super pliable. Look at this. It's
the consistency looks just like fondant and modeling chocolate blended
it's more like
together.
modeling chocolate,
Yeah,
because
it has that silky sheen to it, don't you
yeah,
think?
exactly. And then the blending is good as. So you just work, and sometimes I just take a little bit of water, just a little bit,
Wow.
And then I just start. It shows tiny bit the lines, but honestly, this
Mm.
been amazing. So now the recommendation to use this glaze is on top or something baked already. Okay.
Okay.
So well, I'm still new to this clay, so
Okay.
I use it in baked cookies to give more shape,
Okay.
and it dries super good.
Okay.
It still feel a little like soft to the touch, but it hard
Okay.
enough to
The
hold
shape.
whatever. Yeah, the
Okay.
shape and like you have like one piece, the for gingerbread cookies or this competition in particular, Julia Usher.
Mm-hmm.
So if you use some support like wood dowels or wire,
Mm-hmm.
it has to be visible so the judges can remove it.
Yes.
But if you're gonna do, so I don't know, thinking about, I don't know, maybe doing an arm, like a. So how can you remove the wire from inside of the arm?
I
So
gotcha.
yeah, so it's like okay, I
Well,
can bake like a in my mind, I still haven't done that, but it's like I can bake like a little like flat, long stripe of cookie, and then mold the arm or whatever on top with this.
gotcha. May
Yes,
make
so
sure since you've made 10 batches, if there's any tips or tricks, make sure you tell them those, right? And then if
just
there's a
just follow.
particular way to store it or a length of time it's good for, make sure to tell the ladies that.
Okay, well, I just have like maybe two batches, just in my fridge, just because. So the recipe for the part, I can say much, but for the particular way that I baked,
Okay.
it kind of like dip a little bit. So, well, when I was molded into these molds, so I just fridge. I know that you don't need to fridge or cool or chill the dough, the gingerbread dough,
Mm-hmm.
but I did it so I can just move it better. That's my only
Okay.
tip that I found more
Just to be
useful.
safe. How
Yeah, but I
long?
can come when I won, when I have my medal for my cookies, I can come and show you more.
Ah, love it.
Okay?
Oh, I love it.
I want to say, but you know that I like to say it, that tell everything, but I can't right now.
I know
Okay.
you have to hold it. Don't give away anything tonight about
No,
your competition because we don't want you to get
no, no,
disqualified.
no, 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 no. I won't. So these
Okay.
are just been in a plastic bag.
Okay.
In particular, this is a cellophane
Okay.
bag because this is less breathable. Like uh, um, the Ziploc, I feel like it has some breathable
Yes.
plastic, and I
Yes.
feel like cellophane is like nothing going to.
Right.
That's the only way that I've been in storage, no issues at all. So well,
Okay.
this I use my leftover, but since I don't have more leftovers to do this recipe, so I bought the ginger snaps.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the other thing. Like this clay, since it's a construction grade or recipe, obviously you cannot eat it, even it's edible. So that is not for
Hmm.
consumption, yeah, right? So I
Right.
was like, well, maybe if we made the same dough, but with a ginger snappers that you really ate, will be edible, right?
I think the snaps, I was looking when I was researching this, I think the reason to use the crispy snaps is because they're so firm. There's no moisture whatsoever in those, and they already have preservative in them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Besides that,
So when you
I think
grind
that is
that
more.
down, you basically just made almost it, you made a flour, right?
Yeah, exactly. I just so from the other one, it was just baked, and I just blended and sifted, and I make like the flour. Okay, exactly. Yeah, gingerbread flour.
Yeah, it's
So I
so
just did.
neat.
So I just did this last night, just in advance. So I just blend the whole bag, and I just
Look
make
at
like
that.
a. See,
Yep.
it just
And
sifted,
is
and I just in my blender,
oh, you
or
did it in a did you do it in a blender or a food
I,
processor?
I did this in a blender, but
Okay.
but this one I did in a food processor.
Okay.
but this
And
was
did you
super
sift it?
hard.
Did you sift it?
Yeah, I sifted.
Okay.
So let me show you the leftover pieces from the construction grade.
Okay.
But I love it because this is can be like a rocks, you know. Look,
Yes. So
but it's,
pretty.
it's super, super, super hard. So this is the
Mm-hmm.
construction grade. And are the ones that my food processor couldn't blend anymore. It was so hard. I
Yes.
was, you know what? I can use this food. Yeah, it was super hard.
We don't want you to break the food processor.
No, no,
Let's
no,
see
no,
what
no, no.
this says. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
grocery
So
outlet.
this whole bag gave me a little bit more than 3 cups of ginger flour or
Wow.
ginger. Okay, 3 cups.
Hey May,
But
you're a real true to heart baker. So let me ask you a question that I was kicking around that's related but not related, okay?
uh-huh.
You know how they sell those pie crusts at Walmart and they have shortbread and they have like the Oreo ones, and so they're already ground up into dust and they're really hard. There's no moisture in them because you know how they have them out in the pie plates. So, do you think you could make clay from those things?
Shut up! You are ruining my surprise.
Oh no. All right. I really want to make a shortbread clay for something that I have coming up. I wondered if it would work. All right, good. I'll just be quiet over
Okay,
here.
okay,
I
that's
don't
fine.
know
That's
the
fine.
surprises,
I,
guys. May didn't tell me.
yeah, no, you didn't know, but that's fine. Okay,
Our
we're gonna go
minds.
into. Okay, so the recipe calls for 4 cups of gingerbread flour,
Okay. Oh,
and
I'm gonna.
then we are gonna use Arabic gum.
How much of
This is
that?
from a baker.
Wait, I'm typing it in. 4 cups gingerbread flour.
Yeah, 4 cups. Let
Okay.
me see if we can. Can you see it right now?
No, I can't quite read it. Is that 2 tablespoons?
Yeah, 2 tablespoons.
Arabic gum.
Yeah, where's my
What's
the
the next?
tablespoon the
What
recipe?
was the next part?
And 4 tablespoons of Tylus powder.
Tylose powder. You know
Yeah,
that's getting hard to find, right?
yeah. But give me a second because I don't know what I did with my spoon.
Okay.
Is
Is that's the only 3 ingredients in there though, isn't it?
the tablespoon. Excuse me?
That's the only 3 items in there, right?
And water, hot
And
water or warm water. That's
how
fine.
much
I can do it with this. Thank you. No, that's
how,
the small. This is it should be the larger one, but that's fine. I can do it with this. Thank you.
how much warm water?
Okay, it calls for a cup of warm water, but I didn't use it all. So
Okay.
we just like use it a little bit at a time, so until it's a dough consistency.
How
Okay.
about I put start at 3/4 up to 1 cup,
Yeah. So
just
since
for our
since this
newbies.
okay, since that recipe is for 4 cups of flour,
Mm?
and I just have 3, obviously I'm gonna make my conversions, right?
Okay.
So if I need 2 tablespoons of gum arabic, I just gonna use 1.5 tablespoon.
Gotcha.
Okay, because it's like a half a spoon per cup,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Guys, you got me. So this arabic gum, I'm gonna have it in my store because this is obviously for the brand My Baker and Chef, and we have the arabic gum.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna use. I have like this is
Do you want to
one.
tell them anything about that gum
Okay,
anymore?
what I've been reading, this is from a tree. So this gum is like more, it's a natural one, and it's good for the guts. It has like prebioticos or something, and
Okay.
it helps like probiotics. So this you can use
Ah,
this Arabic gum like for your stomach, like to have a good,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So this obviously is a gum. It's like CMC. So
Okay.
CMC is a gum, but this is like chemical.
Gotcha.
and
Okay.
then this is natural because this is from a tree.
Okay.
So what the gums are or make help to like a thicken agent. That's why when you make like sugar glue
Mm,
or fondant glue that you add the CMC or the Tylose,
yes.
it gets like gelatin consistency, or
Yes.
it depends how much you add from this, right?
Yep.
And then when you want to hard the fondant or accelerate the process of hardening, what it does is like these little tiny pearls
Mm,
start absorbing the moisture
yes.
from the agent. So it's kind of like getting like fat. So when everything is like all of these are fat from the water, obviously you are tight.
Okay.
That is what it gave you that strength or that heart in the fondant or gum paste, or that's what these gums are, you know.
Yes, that makes
So
perfect sense.
Tylose
Someone asked,
powder,
mm,
yes,
someone asked the other day about the Arabic gum in particular, and I did not know that it was from a tree.
yeah, it's you can just I've been researching now because I'm super smart. Well, I am smart.
Ah, you are
But
smart.
I start reading about it because I know that some people like they want to know what you put in your mouth. You know, it's like
Mhm. Well, it's not just that too, but think about all the things we do with cookies that one little 16th of a tablespoon or an eighth of a tablespoon or teaspoon or something changes. It changes how something reacts chemically. So I think
yeah.
it's important to go all the way back to the basics.
Yeah, so even I read in this particular page that the Aramic gum, in case when you bake, help with the consistency to make more spongy. So
Yes.
I need to look into how much to put into my batter. So now Tylose is a mix of two or three gums. Oh, look at this, baby.
Lucy came to tell you happy birthday.
Oh, thank you so much. So if you read the
Go to the other room.
Tylose ingredients, it has CMC, it has sugar, and it has dextrine. So
Mm,
dextrine is another kind of gum, right?
yes.
So,
Yes.
but if you don't have Tylose, so you can use like the CMC
Okay.
straight as well. So it's like Aramic gum and then CMC or Tylose.
Yep. Pro tip right there, girls. Jot that down. You might need that later. What if you get on one of those competitive shows and they only have one thing? These are things you need to know.
Yeah, I'm coming. Excuse
May,
me.
I want to ask you something, but I'm afraid if I ask you, I'll ruin your surprise. So I'm not going to ask. I'll wait.
Just okay,
If
just
it's
wait
not
until
your
the
surprise,
surprise, and maybe you have more questions. now
I'll
we can
wait.
now we can talk. Okay, so we already talked about the amount, so I'm gonna use like 1.5 of Arabic. Okay, it's kind of like a half a tablespoon,
Mm-hmm.
not the tiny one, the big one
Okay.
per cup.
And someone just messaged me. They messaged me off of these comments because they're watching on YouTube.
Oh,
And May's moldable royal icing mix. It will be back in stock shortly. They're
sure.
just waiting to get a large enough shipment together to make the shipment from Mexico to the US
Mhm.
pay for itself. And we all understand that. So
Yeah,
she is getting it. You'll definitely have it. If you want to pre-order it and pick it up at CookieCon, you can save yourself the shipping.
yeah,
So
and
she's
I'm
got,
gonna just let you know, guys, when it's gonna be available.
okay.
Open. So as soon as I know the date, I'm gonna open the pre-sale so you can
Okay.
just have your order already.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So it calls for 4 tablespoons of Tylose. I have three because it's 4 cups. So 4 tablespoons. I have 3 cups. I'm gonna put just 3 tablespoons.
I gotcha.
Okay.
So she altered the recipe just a little because she needs
Yeah,
a
because
little
I
less.
don't have the 4 cups of ginger. Since the
Gotcha.
whole bag just give you a little bit more than 3 cups.
Oh, this is so fun.
I just gonna mix it. Okay, and this recipe is more like for competition or
Mm.
special projects. Okay,
Paula, she has a booth at CookieCon, Ohio.
Yeah.
So she'll definitely have it there. But if you want to pre-order it, just so she doesn't run out, this is going to be a hot item. My prediction, hot item.
And after my winning,
Ah,
because I'm declaring, like,
that's right. You got to speak it out there.
yeah. So I'm just start adding water little by little. You can see it's just like let the gums absorb the water.
Mm.
I have my full cup of warm water.
Mm-hmm.
And
And the warm is important.
yeah,
Because it activates.
to activate the gums. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why warm and not hot.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want it to I don't know what the right term would be, but you don't want it to be too hot because you need it to activate slowly so things incorporate with each other.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of, I don't know, probably you've been doing the the glue. So when you put the Tylus or the CMC in cold water, you can see like clumps.
Mm-hmm. It almost looks like it's blooming.
Yeah, exactly. So you need to wait. That's why when it's warm, the water, it kind of skip that process.
Yes.
It go straight to start activating the gums. So I'm just using. I didn't use the whole cup. I think I used kind of like half a cup.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because I just have 3 cups instead of 4.
Right.
But you see, I just gonna start kneading.
Mm-hmm.
So my flour, since I just blended and I did it last night, I didn't do a good job. I feel it a little grainy, but after why? Because it was like that for this. This already have like probably a week ago that I did this one, and you see super smooth. It's like the moisture is been like dissolving this little tiny, because it feel like sandy, a little sandy, and it just look at this.
Wow.
So as
Just
you
the
can see,
consistency.
for now, if I just like touch it start like smoothing, but you can see like a kind of separation a little bit. Just let it rest. So when this clay rests, it's
Julie has a question. Can you see it on your screen?
this clay with gluten-free cookies.
Have you done that yet?
Not yet. I haven't, but let me show you. You see, and I just need it.
Wow. Look at that.
So now, as you can see, it's a little breakingish here. Just let it rest. Probably, I don't know, couple hours, or you can do this the day before, and it's just like wrapping plastic, and that's it.
Oh.
So now so you can see the difference, because this has been resting, or I already did it for a week already.
So the one that you made a week ago, did you say you did or did not refrigerate it? You just wrapped it in Jello?
Yeah, no. The one that I have in the fridge is the one that I'm gonna bake. Okay. This you don't have to bake anymore. It's like modeling chocolate. So just put it, make your things, and that's it. You don't have to bake again this, because it's already cooked. So we are making this clay out of like cooked cookies.
Karen is asking how long it takes to dry, or does that depend on the thickness?
Yeah, it depends, but so it doesn't dry like hard like the gingerbread bake original, but it has a strength. Okay,
it has a crust, right? It crusts like fondant, but
exactly.
still kind of soft center.
And then I feel I don't remember if I read like eventually a couple of days it's gonna get like harder and harder and harder.
Okay.
But now you can use it with molds.
Oh, look at that.
Look at this. And like You see this?
Oh, May, look at the detail. It picks up detail very
The
well.
tiny, the very tiny, tiny detail. So it's amazing. Let me, I want to do this. Like,
Wow.
I just use this mat.
Mm-hmm. Look at that.
The detail is impressive.
That is
Yeah,
very
that one is
awesome sauce.
yeah, it's like okay. It looks like a Oreo cookie.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is so
Yeah.
cool.
So I just did this a little bit moment ago before start.
Some faces. Look at that.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
the minimum detail is grabbing this attention,
Mhm.
and as you can see, I haven't used any cornstarch or Crisco or nothing in the molds. Do you notice that? It
Yes, I
doesn't get it.
did.
It doesn't get stuck.
Mhm. They're asking if you can color it to make it black. And I think in a
Yeah,
minute.
obviously, yeah, obviously. And then since I'm using, so this was, I told you this was from cookie, really, really overbaked because I
Mm,
wanted my cookies be super strong for this particular project. But if you see, this is a little lighter, and
mhm.
if you use like just corn syrup recipe, if you wanted to use from you if you want to do it from scratch, baking the cookies, using the cookies, having leftovers, and using these leftovers to make clay, and obviously the corn syrup cookie dough is lighter,
Right.
and then you
So,
can you
l-
can
k-
color it. In this case, you can make it black. Yeah.
Lavelle has a question, and I think we might have said that yes, it crusts, but it
Yeah.
has a soft middle. So you would need to be careful how you package.
Okay. This is I did this 2 days before. When I talked to you, when it was.
I think that Wednesday, right? Tuesday or Wednesday.
So you can see it's still
Pliable, yeah.
it has a cross. It's not as soft as the one that I just used.
But you're not losing any detail either, you guys. Do you see that? It's kind of
Nothing.
spongy.
Yeah, nothing.
Deborah's asking if it does roll with royal icing.
Yes, yes.
But look, you guys, see where she had her thumbs and she was twisting? She didn't lose any detail.
Nope.
So
Look.
the outer edge is done. It's set.
Yeah, but still, it has movement still. But
Yeah,
if
it
you
does.
apply it, if you apply it on top of a baked cookie to give some dimension or etc., it will keep the shape
Mhm.
beautifully. What is my like I have this like bas
Oh,
relief.
yes.
Probably you have it.
May, don't
Because
call me out like that.
you have all the molds in the wall.
Oh, I want all the molds in the world, but I don't have them yet. Oh, wow. Look at that.
See, it's
That is
so
just so
beautiful, and
pretty.
then you can obviously roll it. I just bring the cookies to make like flowers. I haven't done a 3D flower, but let's try it. Let's give it a go.
Mm.
If I fail, don't judge me. It's my birthday.
Hey, we will never judge you because on here it's about the trying. We all learn. So
Exactly. So I'm going to. I just use the flower. You see, right? You're
yeah,
good.
yeah, it
Okay.
looks good. Yo, your camera's great. Everything's very clear tonight. I don't even think we're having any stall out seconds.
Yeah. So I just did my little bud, like doing like a flower. So
Mm,
I'm gonna do the regular. I think it's a little in the thick side. Oh, that's the other. It rolls super thin and it
okay.
doesn't like break.
So could you ruffle those leaves like you would with
Yeah,
fondant, like to make a peony?
I think yes. So this is just like like 30 seconds flower. But look
Because
at it.
that's beautiful. And can't you airbrush this to color it? Like if you want to make it a lighter color?
Yeah, probably yes. You see? Look.
Yeah, look at that. It's
And
beautiful,
it
May.
hold the shape. It doesn't
Beautiful.
like
Wow.
So for
And
this,
you rolled
like
that
this
very
is
thin.
yeah. So this is just with a highlighter
Mm-hmm.
just on top.
Wow. Is
It
that
looks
one rubbery too?
the what?
The one that you put the highlighter on, is that still rubbery, like bendable, pliable?
Oh yeah. I just did it like look. I just
Wow.
did it just before we start. Look.
Wow. My brain's going at about 1,000
Yeah, I
miles an hour.
know. I knew it. I told her, right? She's gonna like go nuts with this. Okay.
I have a gingerbread project that I'm working on for the end of the year, and clay is next on the to-do list, but I'm a little bit behind because of personal life changes.
Yeah.
But I'm catching up, and it's next. Look at that. It just seems like it has such nice motion to it.
Yeah, and then you like
And
just give it some movement and it stay.
and if you're traveling, you guys, and you know that this stays kind of rubbery, wouldn't you really rather use something like this than royal icing, which could chip and break? Like, there's just some things that this would be great. So,
Yeah. So now,
Sandra, she's going to come back to this question in a minute. We asked that a little bit ago, and she told me not to say anything.
so now,
Okay.
since okay, this is from a ginger cookie that you buy in a store and you eat, right?
Right.
It has the same taste, but obviously for the amount of gum that we use,
Yes.
it's a little rubbery. So
Okay.
you feel like a
Like
soft gummy bear kind
gummy
of like,
bear. Okay.
but it's still you
I
have the
was
taste obviously of the ginger.
I was wondering if it would taste like chewing gum, like have the consistency of chewing gum.
It's a little softer.
A little softer. Okay.
It's between the chewy gum and the gummy
Gummy
bear,
bear.
but you still can eat it.
That's so
This
cool.
one from the construction cookie,
Mm-hmm.
it tastes awful.
It
Uh,
does taste bad.
yeah, because it's just for and it's over baked. Obviously, it tastes like burn.
Okay.
But for this is not going to be nobody gonna eat it because it's for this particular project.
Right.
But I was like, but people want to eat it, so you can put more vanilla to this, or
Okay.
probably more ginger or more cinnamon to make it more tasty.
And if you
So
use
now,
the vanilla, would you substitute that as part of your water?
yeah, the water. Just use
Okay.
the water first and the vanilla first, and then or probably put it like in a quarter of cup of water,
Okay.
your flavor, and
Yeah.
then
Start mixing. Okay.
Now, drum, drum.
Drum roll, please. I need to get
Well,
some sound
you,
effects
you
for
almost
you.
you almost ruined my surprise.
Ah! Oh, lemon and vanilla. Hadn't even thought about that.
So I went to the store and grabbed the ginger, the snaps, but I saw this just right next to, and I was like, I wonder,
I
right?
know.
I wonder, our brain.
Yes. Look
So
at
I
the
did it.
colors.
I did it last night.
Which one is vanilla? Which
Okay,
one's lemon?
this is the little darker one is the vanilla.
Oh, it's beautiful. May. Oh, did you
I
do the same?
told you.
Did you do the same ratio?
Yeah, for this vanilla one, I
Uh-huh.
did the same ratio.
Okay.
So this bag of these cookies gave you 2 cups of flour.
Okay.
So this amount is 2 cups, and obviously I made my numbers.
So let me just put my 2 cents worth in on the shortbread. You didn't make a shortbread one yet, did
No,
you?
no, no. That's
So,
I mean that's the test. I told Analik, I wonder if you
but
blend
I don't think you could use the cookies. I think you're going to have to get that crust because there's so much butter. It means there's so
exactly
much fat,
exactly
right?
that's because last night one of my cousins I was doing this with her and I was so excited, right?
Yeah.
And I thought like, oh, I wonder if we can do it with these cookies,
But
but
I
the only thing is that you are using
but
butter.
but in the baking aisle at Walmart, I'm sure they have it at other stores too, but in the baking aisle at Walmart, they have those already made like fake pie crusts, and it's very,
Right,
very dry, and it has
right.
preservative in it.
The word is, you know,
Yeah,
so
I think that would work, but true shortbread cookies have so look at that flour.
yeah.
True shortbread cookies have
Now
so
this
much fat.
is, yeah. Now I made it last night. It's a little breakable, but it's not like super because it's small.
That's the vanilla.
That's the vanilla. And then I was like,
So pretty.
we can color it. Since it's a lighter color, I just made these flowers, but look at
Wow. That looks like red velvet.
yeah,
Wouldn't that
beautiful.
be
So
pretty to make these things
same.
still kind of soft to have them on cupcakes and stuff?
So obviously the same. The taste, it's just the kind of rubbery because the gum, the
Mm-hmm.
amount of the gums,
Yes.
the recipe call, right?
Right.
So, but it's the same. O sea, you see, it's the same. This was a little sandy last night when I made it when I didn't sift it properly.
Uh,
But
Mimi may will read the question and answer too. I don't know because I don't think the dehydrator it will make it drier, but it's not
no,
going to take away the fat
yeah,
concentration.
exactly. Probably I don't know, looking for more.
Oh,
I don't
did
know,
you
because
powdered color or gel color?
both,
Tried
both.
both.
So I use a little bit of the color, but in the same, and it was a little lighter. And then
Okay.
the same, I just had this on my hand because I
Okay.
just used it, and I just put it. Look at this.
Wow. That's gorgeous.
Okay, so now for this vainilla, I use the same ratio, 2 cups, obviously half of everything
Mm,
because for the other was it was 4 cups.
right.
And for personally for the taste, it wasn't like more for me, like too rubbery.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I have now the lemon, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to use less gum,
Okay.
and I didn't have too much dilute powder, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna use just a straight CMC,
Okay.
1 cup, one
One
tablespoon,
got it.
and 1 tablespoon of Arabic for
Okay.
2 cups of the lemon. Well, the flour.
Okay.
So for this,
Wow.
so you the feeling is more like cookie dough before baked.
Okay. It's
So that's
like the cookie dough in a log, it looks like.
yeah, exactly. That's the feeling. Obviously the taste is better because you don't have that amount of gum
Mhm.
in your mouth.
Is that as chewy as the ginger clay?
A little yes, but the
Okay.
texture is better, the flavor
Okay.
changed with less
Okay.
gums,
Okay.
but the result is the same. Look, I did this, even this without gums
The
is more,
detail.
yeah. So the lemon one, and I put a little bit of lemon flavor just to enhance the flavor.
Gotcha.
So amazing. It just what for 2 cups
Oh,
of the ginger, the wafers.
I
I use
feel, ladies, like we're not having enough comments over there that your brains may not be exploding as quickly right now as mine. But if watch the mold she's using and think just for a second, process that she's making those leaves and flowers and what that means. Like
exactly.
what you're going to be able to do with that we cannot do with, yeah, it's amazing.
I know.
May, that's amazing.
You can see,
Look at the detail. That's crazy.
right? It's
Oh,
kind of like just all the little tiny details on the face.
yes.
Everything translates with this.
So when it dries, does it have that sheen?
Just tiny bit, but you
Just
know what? You can just like dust a little bit
little.
corn with
Okay.
cornstarch. Just
Okay.
take the sheen away. It's just tiny bit, not too much.
Well, they
Look,
do. They love this. We do have one question though. Will the
yeah.
lemon dry hard enough to do large pieces?
Oh, okay, again, this clay was meant to be placed on top of something baked.
Right.
So by itself, I don't know. Honestly, I will say people with more experience than me in these kind of products say no,
Yeah.
but
Well, they weren't made to be consumed like a cookie. They're made for sculpting or for accent, right? Because
yeah,
why would
yeah,
you make that rather than just bake a cookie in a real recipe, right?
yeah,
They were made
exactly.
for a particular use.
But
Could you
sometimes
answer that real quick? So for the lemon, you said 1 tablespoon Tylos and
it's not it's Arabic gum. It's not agar
yeah,
agar. Okay, it's
Arabic
not,
gum.
yeah,
Yeah.
Arabic gum. It's not agar agar. Okay, agar
Oh,
agar is a yellow. Okay.
and could you paint them using gel colors?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course.
Okay.
That's the thing that I use. Since this is lighter.
Guys, the reason it had only 1 tablespoon of each is because the box of crisps in lemon that she bought did not make 4 cups. It only made 2 cups. So
Yeah.
she adjusted the recipe from what we put above, where you start with 4 cups. If she only used 2 cups, then she halved everything. Right? Is that what
And
you did?
yes, and I reduce the amount of Tylose because I don't particular I didn't like the taste of that gummy.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just reduce and I wanna see how it tastes first
Yes.
and how it holds.
And will it dry? Will it take
Yeah,
color? Like there's a lot of experimenting there to do. But understand, guys, it was originally developed by Pat Ashley Howard for gingerbread, the national gingerbread competition, so
yeah,
that she could sculpt, because in that competition, everything has to be gingerbread, right? Isn't that, I think, don't misquote me. I don't want to misquote them, but I think when I read the rules last year, 90% of your project has to be gingerbread. So they had to find ways. That's gorgeous. And yes, the luster, the dust, and the glitters will adhere to it, but
oh
they
yeah,
have to find
of
ways
course.
to be
So I
able to
have
do the fancy
the luster.
sculpting.
I have a luster here, a highlighter. I'm
Mm,
just gonna do it dry,
okay.
but obviously adding the Everclear or whatever you use to
How
paint.
about diamond dust? Can we hit these babies with diamond dust and glitter, like
Yeah.
spray?
If you feel that doesn't adhere, just brush it a little bit with water because since this has
Ah,
gum,
okay.
so when you put a little bit more water on top, you're gonna activate that gummy
And it's going to
texture
suck it in.
and it's gonna adhere perfectly.
Okay, perfect.
So yeah.
That's just beautiful. Look at the detail, you guys. You should
Yep.
be so excited about this with wedding season coming up.
Because no, normally, like, okay, I want to give these kind of accents, and you can bake in certain molds that is meant
Mm,
to be or silicone safe to
right,
bake, right?
right,
But normally these are not to bake. So
right,
normally,
right,
these little babies are not to bake because I
right,
know I know these are not for baking.
right.
So you
What do
and then
you
you can.
have you heat tested it yet to see what it does in humidity and heat, since you're down in that area of the country?
Well,
Like, have you taken any out and left it in your car to see if it dissolves or if it gets rock hard?
no, but I don't think that it's probably gonna get hard because the heat.
But
But I haven't.
not lose the detail.
No,
So if
I
you
leave
have
this out
time,
overnight here, and since my mom and my aunt and my cousin are here, we just turn off the air conditioner because they're cold.
yes, yes.
So they stay the whole night here. This that I did yesterday, nothing happened.
And so the humidity probably came in too, right? Because of where you are. You have
Yeah,
high humidity.
it's been like kind of rainy today, a little bit like yeah. So
You're an enabler, May. You're up
what does that
there.
mean?
Yeah, you're an
What is
enabler. It means you help people to spend their money well.
Yes.
That's what I call it.
This is just 150.
Mm,
These dogs. We
yes.
gave you this amount of
Yeah.
clay.
All right. Well, May, I'm going to get busy since I have my Tylos powder here and I have my Arabic gum. And I hope I'm not saying that wrong. I'm wrong. I hope that's the right way to say it. But since I have those two things here, I think I'm going to attempt to test the shortbread this weekend from the
Okay.
pie
Yeah.
crust, and then I'll report back. And I think if I run up to my store, I have a box of graham cracker, the vanilla graham crackers that's in a fine dust. I could test that for us too. We'll have two more things.
And now you have another option to do more amazing things.
So much fun, May. Guys, Robin is saying, I'm speechless. My brain's going too fast with ideas. Wow, May's a rock star. You are a rock star. Hey, Sydney. We're glad you popped in with us tonight. If Mom Michelle is there with you, tell her hello. Oh, isn't this so much fun? It's so much fun, you guys. Listen, I couldn't hold this until Tuesday. Tuesday night, we have Jessie Ann Riley, who's going to do a demo with a Royal Mix. And I was like, no, we cannot wait until Tuesday. We must do this immediately. What night are you free? And then
I know, right?
Friday. She said, oh, it's my birthday. I was like, oh, well, we don't want to do anything on your birthday. And she's like, no, that's okay.
What the best way to celebrate with friends and family?
Yes.
And doing what we love, honestly. And after the Austin show, just give me a date. I'm gonna come back and I wanna talk about all. I wanna spit it all about my pieces. Okay.
Okay. Are you gonna come on and show the pieces here first, right?
Yes.
All right.
Well, you're not seeing in social media, but you're gonna have the exclusives to interview me.
You know, I love that.
With my pieces, and we're gonna talk about everything about my pieces.
Yes.
Then I feel that I have a good something.
I cannot wait for you to show them. I cannot. Sydney says happy birthday. I cannot wait because I had a sneak peek, and as you all know, I am the vault when a secret needs to be kept. Yeah. Like, you will not get it out of me, but I've seen it. And what I'll say is, if you cannot walk into That Takes the Cake and identify May's project, then you do not know her sculpting skills well enough. That's all I'm going to tell you. It should be obvious which ones are hers.
Yeah.
Now, may I ask you a trick question? It's not meant to be a trick question, but it might make you a little torn inside. Do you have a preference to this medium or to moldable royal icing? Or do you see them as two mediums that have different uses?
Yeah, and different potentials. Oh, okay. 100%.
Okay, totally different.
Yeah, but now I love this so much that I've been doing things that I didn't think that I will achieve with this project that was in my mind.
Yes.
And so, you know that I am not a ginger engineer, how it says.
Right, gingineer, I think is what they call it.
I am not, you know.
Yes.
But I was like, let's give it a shot.
Yeah. So, May, do you know what I got for Christmas for my husband?
No.
So I got a scroll saw, specifically.
Oh, yeah.
A small tabletop scroll saw to use with gingerbread. So, but this is like, I made myself a list last year of all things that I thought I would need to do a good gingerbread project, because I want to go back to North Carolina next year. This year, Miss Pamela and I went and we saw it. We toured the Omni and everything. Yeah, but next year, I want to take a piece, right? So because I want it to be my test year to see what will travel from here to there. But I still but I still want it to be a really nice piece. Like, I don't want to just take something, right? I want to make it. So I have something, and I'm working on a piece a month to go on the big piece. And so this is March. This is March. Hey, Vanessa's here. Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
So I'm so excited about this. And I'm so excited you're going to use this on what you showed me, because it's going to be amazing.
There's going to be bananas, como dice my friend says. It's bananas.
Bananas. You're hilarious.
I know.
Hey, is there any other surprises?
No, for right now.
Okay.
So we already have a date after Austin. We have a date.
Okay.
So yeah, and I just remind you. Let me just like a little announce. I don't know if some of our friends from the group are going to Austin. I'm teaching this class. I don't know if you.
Uh-huh.
So I'm teaching this class in Austin, May 4. It's a kind of a whole day class.
I was
This
hoping
is,
to take your class, but I
yeah,
had to sell my ticket to someone
this
else.
is, I know, this is
Well,
one of my,
I
the set
can't
of
leave
my
mom yet.
winning cookies from CookieCon.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah,
Gorgeous piece.
yeah.
I love it. I cannot wait. So let's
Okie
talk.
dokie.
Oh, wow. Mimi says, look at that squirrel. It's so crazy. You should see
I
the
know.
ones that she did at National Capital Area Cake Show, too.
Oh yeah. So
Those were gorgeous.
that cookie is all royalizing like a pipe.
Mhm.
But now since I have my mold of royalizing,
Yes.
I'm gonna change it a little bit.
Yes.
Okay.
I can't wait. You're such a good, like, good does not cover it. She's phenomenal, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
You are a phenomenal sculptor. And what's really, some people can sculpt, but they can't make it look like the actual item. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So May has this way of looking at something, and even if she's going to put it on a flat cookie, you feel like you're seeing all the way around the cookie.
Yeah.
And that's the feeling you want when someone's sculpting. You want to feel like you see the whole piece. Like, for instance, you want to feel like if she turned that squirrel, you already know what his other side would look
You
like.
can see it like
Yeah, exactly.
like
Exactly. But
like
you really bring that to your art. It's gorgeous.
look,
So pretty.
a lot of dimension and a lot of
And
texture.
his fluffy tail, even though that's icing, it looks soft, like you
Yeah.
could just pull it like a cat's tail.
And I did this cookie when it was the 2021.
I think so, because it
And I
was
think it was
before National Capital.
August. No,
Are you?
this is for CookieCon Tampa in
Yes.
2021.
Yep.
So 21, 22, yeah, it's almost 2 years old.
And look,
Still,
it's beautiful looking.
Yeah.
Lavelle would like to know, squirrel class, I believe, is that takes the cake, and that is end of March.
So the show is March 31, April 1 and 2, but my class is until April 4. It's a Tuesday, and it's in Make It Sweet in the classroom of Make It Sweet in Austin.
Okay, cool. And I believe, yes, the answer is yes, she'll be at Orlando Cookie Con too, right? Okay. All right.
Hopefully.
All right. May, there's nothing that you want to share with just your couple of friends that's coming up, like, like network related, anything?
Not yet. No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Tried, girls. I tried, girls. I tried.
But make sure that you watch. If you haven't, bake it till you make it. It can be in Food Network app, it can be a cooking channel.
It's on Discovery Plus now, right?
Yeah, Discover. I don't know. I haven't checked, but Hulu. I think somebody told me it was Hulu.
Oh, good.
Yeah, like you have like some like TV provider, you can just download your Facebook. I mean, Food Network Go app.
Yes. Okay.
And then you connect through your provider and you can watch it there.
All right. Well, May, I would like for you to please go enjoy the rest of your birthday. I cannot express thanks enough, my friend, for doing this for us. I'm excited.
You know that I love you guys.
Yes, you are fantastic. Thank you. And thank you for rolling your gift forward. All right. Yes. I'm going to end the video, and we can stay for a minute if you want. Bye-bye, ladies. Bye-bye. Bye. Good luck. Bye, guys. I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.